Welcome to Who's the Daddy podcast, where nothing's off the table.
When listening, please do remember that we are likely to highly offend, but we are also firm believers of no means no. And as always, please read the trigger warnings.
Say swear. Best book of life.
Beautiful book.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
I like that.
Beautifully written.
Beautiful. It literally wiped me off my feet, not going to lie.
It was intense. It almost speechless about that book.
Yeah. I feel like, when someone says, oh, how do you feel about something? Like, you have to read it because I can't tell you.
To give you a bit of context, Kaylee read this book first.
And then made us stop reading whatever we were reading.
Yeah.
To read this book.
Oh. Sorry about that. My job. Literally. Because whatever you were reading at the time was not going to be as good as that.
I can't even remember what I was reading. I was reading, it was a dark romance.
I remember saying to Sarah, how far in are you in that book? Just stop.
Yeah. You were
Just
so,
stop.
passionate.
Yeah,
about
it literally wiped the floor with me. I was like, I need you to be on my wavelength. I needed you to be reading it because I needed someone else to feel what I was feeling.
Yeah.
I needed companionship in a book.
Yeah, but it is hard sometimes when you read a book and it is so good, you just want to share it with people.
Yeah.
So good.
Like, yeah. Like when one of my other friends started reading, I was like, you have to read it. You have to read it. I don't care if you read
It's a
anything
must
else.
read, isn't
like,
it?
you have to read it. My sister-in-law, it was her birthday. I bought it for her.
Did you?
Yeah. I was like, here we are. This is the best book alive. You need to read this. Yeah, absolutely loved it. It was, if I recommend a book to anybody, that is the one. Because not everybody is into, like, choking. This book has no choking. I mean, I'm down for a bit of choking, but yeah, in books.
We do love dark romance,
We
don't we?
do love dark romance, and this is not a dark romance.
No.
It's not dark in any context.
But even the spice kind of side of things, even though it's there,
it's not.
It's not a spicy
forefront.
book.
It's not. No, it's not a spicy book.
Not what we're normally used to.
So you're based on. There's 5. Yeah, 5. So you have a sister and a brother. So we've got Ariana, Mason, their sister and brother, and then they have 3 friends that they've been friends with since they were really, really young. Their parents are all friends. They've got Chase, Brady, and Cameron. Their parents all owned a house together, a beach house in Oceanside, which is in Southern California. I need to go to California just to live my book life. And then as their children got older, they renovated this beach house and they signed it all over to the children so that they would be bonded and connected for life, I think, really.
Which is so cute.
I think the parents are obviously all close friends, so they wanted their children to have that too. So yeah, they now have a house that they all own together, tied for life.
Say You Swear is about Ariana
and Noah, which we haven't actually mentioned yet.
So, but there is a little bit of there's another guy, Chase, isn't it?
So Chase, yeah. So basically, on the blurb, this is the summer. She'll finally tell him how she feels. That it's him and it's always been him. Now, that is not about the MMC. That is about one of her brother's best friends, which is one of the 5 that she's grown up with.
Pined over 4 years.
Oh, God, yeah. Obsessed with and fully in love with.
And to be honest, when you read it at the beginning, you're kind of hopeful.
Yeah, a little bit. Not for very long.
Not for very long, no. But
I was like, no.
I honestly thought it was going to be like Credence, and I was going to be like, I just want Noah to win.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to.
Enough, enter another Noah.
Yeah, and then so
Noah
Riley enters. Who is Noah Riley? He is
on the football team, isn't he?
He is the captain of the boys' football team. So obviously we've got a college football team. This is romance smack, right?
Yeah, this is a book.
So he is the quarterback. He is the captain. So he is then a new friend to the 3 lads, Mason, Chase, and Bradley. He is now Brady. What did I just call him?
Bradley.
Bradley. That's a new name.
That was
Bradley.
popped
Brady. His name's Brady, not Bradley. And yeah, so he's now their captain. They all live in a house together on campus.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
He's the cutest guy in the entire
he
world.
is life.
accidentally throws a ball at Ariana's head.
Yeah.
How they meet.
Yeah.
Just to put that in there. But
And he calls her Juliet. Oh, God.
So we can't listen to Taylor Swift, Love Story,
No.
or I can't listen to Wildest Dreams either.
Not without thinking of
No,
this
not
book.
without thinking about this book. Like literally
Because
you can walk through
one of the lines is he calls her Juliet and she says, well, if I'm Juliet, then you're Romeo. I was like, oh my God, I'm
and
dead.
it is a beautiful love story, isn't
Dead.
it? Yeah.
There is some twists and turns. There is some bits
Shockers.
that make you go, oh my God. Like, what is life? There is heartbreak.
there is.
There's
It will
full
make you cry.
heartbreak for like different reasons.
I'm the most stone-faced person ever, and it made me cry like a baby.
Yeah. I think I cried a lot. I think there's quite a few little bits that I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
Yeah, definitely.
Noah, so little backstory on Noah, it's just Noah and his mum. There's no other family members, he doesn't have no siblings, there's no grandparents, there's no dad. It's just him and his mum. And he idolises his mum.
So
Like,
cute.
his relationship with his mum is like second to none.
Oh, yeah, it is
So
beautiful, isn't
good.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just those two. And obviously we cannot.
I know,
go
we almost
into-
can't tell you a lot because it
No.
just ruins the book.
It does ruin. But
the saying, say you swear as well, is
oh yeah, that pops up.
beautiful.
So like the actual book
Mhm.
name is so cleverly put in throughout the book.
Gives you goosebumps when you
100%. And then there's just like little bits that she'll do something. He's like, oh, so you swear. And then, or like vice versa. And then there's just a very pinnacle moment.
Oh. Which you just have to
Yeah.
pick up this book and read it.
It is like binge worthy.
amazing.
Like you literally in. Once you get so
I
far.
think anyone that we recommended it to has binged it. They haven't
What
been
did
able to put it down.
what did your friend say when she started reading it?
She started reading it. She was a couple chapters in. Then we realised that she was reading this book.
Yeah,
I said,
we were-
right, you will not be able to put
yeah.
it down. Once you're in, you're in. And then she only had about 2 hours sleep before she had to get up for work the next day.
Yeah.
It is that
And
book.
when we say work, she's actually an air hostess, and she had a
Yeah.
like massive long flight to like New York, and so she was lagging on 2 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Apologies to anyone on that flight because
yeah.
our recommendation just yeah.
Yeah, but it's that
Oh.
it's that
She
good,
literally-
isn't
I
it?
think she
So
literally
good.
had 2 chapters left, or like only a few chapters left, but she couldn't obviously finish it because she had to go to work.
I think
She
I
could not
remember
put
just
it down.
taking it everywhere with me. So I read it on my Kindle, and I don't know if I said last time I have a book-worthy shelf. So if it's that good, it needs to go on the shelf. It's got to go on the shelf. So I found out that this book in America had a bonus chapter that was his point of view from a very iconic scene in the book that's just from her point of view. So the book in the UK was £3. I think I paid like £15 to just get it shipped from America so I could have one
Bonus
chapter. I was
chapter.
like, I needed that book. And yeah, the bonus chapter was well worth it, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, it was absolutely fine. Did it make me cry all over again? Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
When we talked about doing this podcast, we were all like, "Oh my god, there's this and there's that," and it was
Yeah, we are being very good because there is so much we'd want to tell you about it.
yeah.
But they're in that book to like sum it up. We have got like full drama. There's loads of drama. Loads of stuff happens between the friends because obviously they are a group of 5. They have been brought up together as like best friends. Her brother is the most protective brother you'll come across. Like he needs to
They're
be
twins,
needed.
aren't they?
They are
Yeah.
twins.
They're twins.
Yes,
So
they are.
They have that like
Bond.
bonding
Twin thing.
connection anyway.
And
then,
he is
yeah.
like, he's almost a bit like in Dark World, Touch or Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is that in a brother sense.
100%.
Like he's got her back. If anyone, like, if one of the other lads is like, oh, I'll take her and do this, like, no, I'm doing it. She's my sister. So then to find out that one of your best friends might have broke her heart, yeah,
It's hard, isn't it?
Big drama.
Mm.
Big drama. Big lot of angst. There's a lot of anger in there. From her as well. There's loads of anger out in there. It was like that forbidden romance to begin with, wasn't it?
Yes.
Like it couldn't happen. She was desperate for it to happen. Even part of me feels like he wanted it to happen, but like
Never stood over
never
the line.
could
Best
because
friend type thing.
brother's best friend, he was like,
Frowned upon.
no, I can't. In walked another guy, and then all of a sudden maybe he can. Like, does he like?
Almost, I don't want you, or I can't have you, but that means I don't want anyone else to have you.
Yeah, I might actually like shit. She's moving on. Like she's done with this.
Which is funny because we read a lot of books where that happens.
Yeah.
And he still gets the guy. He still gets the girl.
Yeah, and there's there's that questionable bit in there for ages in the book. They're like, oh my god, like who?
Yeah. That's what I mean. I was genuinely sad. I thought it was going to go
And I
Noah's way.
absolutely hated him. I'm not going to lie. Like it gets to the point where you think, I hate you.
Yeah.
Like if I hate you. I don't want to spoil nothing, but Noah Riley is God.
Yeah.
Like he's
Noah
like,
Riley is one of the most sweetest MMCs I've ever read.
Chase is definitely a bit of an asshole though as well, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He's got an asshole factor that will stick.
Which is funny because so then there's obviously the Promise Me Not book,
Yeah,
which has just been released, hasn't it?
So we've just read Promise Me Not as well, like to go on. So as much as I don't want to move on from Noah, because I could curl him up and shove him in a bowl and shove him in places.
I feel like you're going to tell them too much about
we can't tell you much more except
book.
from please read it. If you do anything from anything, please read it.
Yeah, if we make one person read it and
Just
change
one
their life,
person read it.
it will be worth it.
It will change your life for the better. It will have you in a chokehold until you die. Let's be serious. Very dramatic. Very serious.
Well, to be fair, I feel like that is a very tame version of what you came shouting in, going, "Oh my god, you have to read this book!"
Yeah, I did.
You were very
It was
like,
like, yeah.
you need to read it right now. And
Right
to be
now.
fair, it was worth it. It was worth it. Well, worth it.
I think it was, I've only ever done it once.
And it's only with that book.
And it's been that, like, now.
Passionate. You're very passionate about the book.
Passionate.
Definitely one word to
Or
describe
aggressive.
One word.
Aggressive or passionate, I'm not too sure, but yeah.
Bit
They
of
blurred
both.
the line.
I don't know, did you put your books down because you were scared that if you didn't? If you didn't put the book down, I was likely going to come at you with a knife. I was not. That is a big fat joke. But yeah, so after lovely Noah Riley and Ariana Johnson, I wouldn't stab you. I promise. I might stab you if you don't hype up a book and it's so good and you don't tell me.
Put it in now, look.
I say, no, I'm not. I have no knife pinks. It's only one of us that enjoys knife pinks. It's not me. No, it's not for me, that one. I'll take a swift exit on that. Well, I don't know, actually, because I was reading... Whatever we're just reading, he's a chef, and he shoves his knife in places.
You're
Sorry?
reading the Shades of Red.
So, Haley, I think you need to read it. He's been whipping her with it, mind. It's like chopping her up. Not quite. But like actually
Almost like
cutting her, like whipping
like
it, smacking it on.
Oh, right,
And
okay.
it does cut her.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then he gets
Then he goes,
really excited.
he's
about
oh, let's do it again and cut her again. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Maybe you just use that Halloween plastic one. Oh, God.
So I don't come in. What if you come in? I've been self-harming down my legs.
Oh, God. Oh, don't do that. Maybe don't do that.
Back to Promise
Back
Me
to
Not.
Promise Me Not. Let's go
Totally
on to the
different
next
vibe.
one. Oh, the knife action got brought up, so you know. So Promise Me Not is the second in the series. So this one then jumps. To be fair, from Say You Swear, we all love Mason. Mason
Yeah.
has got a bit of a chip on his shoulder, I would say. Like he just needs to be wanted.
He say that that's his sole purpose, to be needed.
To be
Yeah.
needed. That is like his complete love language.
Mhm.
Once
Needs
you've read
that
Promise
need.
Me Not, you'll understand why I think he
And
is
there's
the way
more,
he is.
yeah, there is,
Mm.
yeah, there is a bit like more to his story, I think. Nothing like massive backstory like
No.
young days. They've been brought up by like super loving family, and I feel like that is why he's a bit like, I need.
I think,
to be
yeah,
needed.
he does mention his mother and father's relationship, doesn't he?
Like,
and how sweet it is, and
so
that's what he
solid
wants.
as
Yeah.
well. Like he wants that. He wants that.
But obviously, with
Everything.
the story of Say You Swear makes
Yeah.
him again more. He
And
becomes
especially
more
when
possessive.
she then, like his sister, then does get someone else she relies on a lot.
Yeah.
That he then feels
He
as a
feels
twin, like he
someone
needs
someone else to protect.
his
type thing.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs someone else to protect because someone's protecting his sister.
Yeah.
And that was like his main sole purpose
Yeah.
for quite a lot of years. And now that's kind of, there's someone else stepped in his shoes for that. He's like, right now, hello.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he's that. So yeah, this one is Mason's book, The Promise Me Not. We get introduced to some extra family members in Say You Swear. They are cousins, are they?
Yeah, so there's Nate, isn't there?
Nate is the cousin, who then he has a friend.
It's
and
his brother or something, isn't it? Yeah.
His friend,
Yeah.
Peyton, is his sister.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of a connection between them all. But when they go to the beach house and stuff, the other family members, they have a beach house there as well. So they live there. And this is where Peyton comes along.
Yeah.
We meet Peyton in... Peyton? I like
Peyton.
Peyton. Paint. Like, oh God.
Like Hey.
Hey.
Peyton.
I mean, it has no N in it. Well,
No.
I actually pronounce it with an N in, don't I?
Yeah.
I think I say that with... My sister shouts me all the time for the way I say...
Peyton.
18. Because I can't say 18 properly. Either.
18!
18. It's not that.
18.
It's 18. She's like, Kaylee, for God's sake. Like, no, I don't say it properly. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Peyton.
Peyton. Anyway, her. So yeah, Peyton.
Yeah.
There we are. She is in Say You Swear. She is pregnant in Say You Swear. We meet her pregnant. She is pregnant. Mason then takes her under his wing a little bit, doesn't he? Looks after her.
Because the very...
I feel
devastating
like
thing.
we do know this.
Because in Say You Swear, if you've read Say You Swear, you know...
you are
that
going to know
Peyton
that her baby daddy
dies. Oh!
really early in the book. That's not a shock factor.
No.
He's dead before you even start reading.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not, no spoiler. That is part of the book.
It even says on the back of Promise Me Not about, I want to be her second love. And that's
Yeah,
it.
he
So I can't
literally,
replace.
like, he's in love with a girl whose heart was buried alongside to the boy she gave it to.
Oh,
So,
It
yeah.
gives me goosebumps.
it does.
Yeah, it is a beautiful story. It, like, there's so much trauma in it.
Yeah,
So
lots of
it's
trauma.
so sad, in the sense of like dealing with grief and grieving and dealing with how to.
So things could be quite triggering for a lot. If
Yeah,
if you've got that
reading
sort
it.
of trauma in your life, it can be a
Yeah.
little bit.
And then bringing a
triggering.
baby up on your bloody own
Yeah.
as well, realistically.
But she's only like 16.
Yeah,
isn't
she's
she?
young.
Yeah. So
She's very
it's-
young.
Yeah, it's
And-
crazy. Is it 16 or 18?
That's 17, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she might turn. I'm
Turn
not
17 or
100%
something.
sure. This book, yes, is very good. I love Mason. It flips back and forth in timeline.
Past the present.
Yeah, it's like a
Past,
year ago,
present,
isn't it?
Like we flip, so you actually flip back to Say You Swear timeline.
Yeah.
A lot, like in and out. So there's things happening in Promise Me Not that actually is at the same timeline as stuff happening in Say You Swear. So you do recognise it when you're going back and forth. You do recognise it. If you are like us, we read in our spare time, and we are all mums. It is hard in any book to read that flips back, past and present. I got lost
Yeah.
so many times. I had to go back and be like, right, hang on a minute. Where am I? What year is it?
Yeah.
So sometimes I always think, dedicate, have like a little time that you think, right,
You have
I'm
to
going
have
to read a bit now.
binge time to read that book.
Because I feel like it's really hard, this one, to get
It's hard to pick
into.
it back up. Once you put it down, it's then hard to pick it back up. Remember where you were, and then
What's going on?
what's going on.
A little bit. Yeah, I feel like you've got to be in it a bit more.
Say You Swear was more gripping. There was more drama.
Yeah.
Whereas Promise Me Not is less drama, but there's still a lot to it. So
Very
you're in.
angsty still.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of that with it. There's
Slow
still a
burn
lot-
on the couple, isn't it?
Slow burn.
Slow burn.
I've never read something so slow in my life.
It is very
In the
Slow
slow.
burn, and then there's slow burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like, I've never felt so much tension between a couple.
Like,
And
if
it
these
be
were
so
actually real
slow.
people, then you could 100% feel like...
I'd have smacked one of them on the head
Yeah.
if I could. I'd be like, for God's sake.
You could easily just be like, just get on with it. But
Yeah. Just
obviously, there's-
put a band away.
get on with it.
It would
Get
stop
out
some of the
Get
drama.
on with it. Jeez, Louise. Because I'm telling you now, when that kid speaks, oh, he's not a kid. But when his
Yeah.
mouth starts,
Yeah, Mason is a very good. Jeez.
Mason should
I
have
meant-
opened his mouth a lot earlier on in the book.
if Mason had opened his mouth at 20%, I'd have been on it like shit to flies to shit, whatever it is.
I think
Whatever the saying is.
it's funny because
But I do get,
yeah,
there was a lot of stuff that needed unwrapping.
I
so
reckon-
get it.
The story
as-
needed to be told
Yeah.
before
Yes.
they got to where they are.
they needed to have that connection, probably for the better connection.
Very long story.
But I would say it's probably a very good book, Say You Swear and Promise Me Not, for people that haven't probably read Smut before.
yeah,
Because
like a little dip your toe in.
yeah, because
It's an
it's
introduction.
very
Because
good.
It is good.
when it
hits, it's so good. I need Megan Brandy to write a book that hits from 10%.
Yeah, because she's very good at
Because
writing
she is
smut.
good.
The smut that
Like,
she writes
yeah.
is good. It's
But I just,
but
yeah.
you just need it
Just
from the start.
needed
Yeah.
that a bit earlier. So basically he is competing with a ghost
Mm,
the whole way through a book.
yeah,
He's competing with someone that doesn't.
And obviously there's the
exist
factor with
anymore.
the boy as well. That
and
he
she has a
sees.
son.
Yeah,
That
Which he was.
that is
He's been
main
there
part
literally
of
from
day
day
dot.
one,
Yeah.
and has almost
And
kind
they-
of brought him up, but not within the same
Mm.
household. So.
Yeah, like they have, like where they are all so close as a general friend unit as well.
Yeah.
They've all had that element of really helping her bring her child up, but him more than her.
and because of his possessive nature,
Yeah, and
he sees him and the boy.
he does
as him.
have. There is something that happens in Say You Swear that he needs to recover from,
Mhm.
and she is there. She is his. I'm trying
Yeah.
to protect you.
Yeah,
So then you think, oh, yes. Yeah, and in this book as well, so obviously, first book, Noah was captain.
Mhm.
Now, obviously, we have moved on a year, so now Noah has,
he's gone to.
he's gone somewhere else, hasn't he, without going
Yeah, has he
into
been
it?
drafted or?
Yeah, I think.
I feel like I can't remember.
He's not, so anyway, Mason
We're not very good at
It's
the sports
now-
bit.
Mason is now captain of the team, and this is everything he's always wanted.
Yeah.
He's always wanted to be the
what he's
leader.
working
This is like his dream. Like he's always wanted to be that one that everyone looks up to. Like it's part of his personality, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always wanted that. And he is letting it slide because
Oh.
she is becoming number one priority, and he kind of forgets what his priorities were before that a little
Yeah.
bit. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but yeah, so there's a bit of that in it as well. A bit of all of that.
Yeah, but I reckon it is a really good book for people
is
that
a good
haven't
book.
put their toe in smut before.
Is it Say You Swear?
No.
No. Do I love it as much as I love Say You Swear?
No.
No.
It's funny because we had
But it
such
is
big
a
hype
good-
about it.
It is a good book, but
Yeah.
I
It's a
do
very good book.
struggle with the. I struggled. That is my
I
thing.
think
I
if,
struggled.
if you were able to sit down and just
Knock it
I
out.
read
didn't have
it,
someone going,
absolutely fine.
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
might be
If you
alright.
had- if you had
but
time to
yeah.
actually like binge it from cover to cover,
Yeah.
you'd,
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
think
I
I
think
would have
you'd
been
love it.
in.
Yeah.
but it's literally just stop, start,
Yeah.
and picking it back up, remember where
Yeah.
you were,
Yeah.
and going from there.
If you've got a weekend like in this autumn winter and you can just dedicate it to reading
Oh.
that book, it'd be lush, wouldn't
I
it?
love all.
Yeah, if you have a room,
Mm.
just a really snuggly room,
Mm.
massive,
like
like
Suck it
chair.
all in.
yeah. Oh, have you seen them big snuggle chairs?
Yeah.
Have you seen like the?
I
See
need
the ones
one.
that rock.
Oh,
I don't know if I
I don't know if I could run.
I'm a bit sick.
I'd be rocking these emotions going on.
Yeah,
and
because
I'm
it's
like,
happening
oh
and you're
my-
like, oh my god, it'll get faster. And oh my god, something's happening.
I can just see like rocking in the corner of the room. Oh lordy lord, yeah, maybe not a rocking chair. I don't want a rocking chair, but it's like huge. It's like this big, nice chair. I really want one. I got nowhere to put it. Out here. Oh my god, I could have it
Yeah.
out here. lock myself away.
We'll
We'll be like,
No,
we're
but I
buckled
could
in.
have it out here by myself, like shut the door.
Where are we sitting on the floor?
I don't know where I'm going to put it out. I mean, probably best not with the dripping ceilings going on right now. But yeah, it's and also I might need to parent my children, so yeah, probably not out here.
Just get a little camera inside your house and then just sit and watch it.
Yeah.
I can see you. Stop
Probably
eating snacks.
should say about cameras in houses because it just reminds me of the Lords and.
That reminds me of Haunting Adeline. Not
What, the
gonna lie.
cameras?
Yeah, the cameras.
I feel like most books I read now, they've all got cameras and spying on them. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie. I've literally just got to the scene that Saint's watching her do odd stuff to herself in their bedroom. I was like, oh my lord. And it's playing through my car because I forgot my headphones. I'm sat in traffic lights thinking if anyone can hear what's going on right now, they're going to think, what the hell is she listening to? I'm listening to the world's greatest smart. That's what I'm listening to. Not going to lie.
But that is the only thing missing from Say Swear and Promise Me Not. It's probably just more smart, but
But that's just because we love
yeah,
it.
but we read a lot
I
of
want
smart.
it.
Yeah.
And when someone says the line, you come when I say you come.
Mason is so good.
Jesus Christ, someone knock me out right now. Like, why couldn't I add that at 20%? Please.
Yeah.
20% in.
Haven't you said you want Megan Brandy to bring out an epilogue of
Yes.
just Mason? Yeah.
Just Mason.
Yeah.
Dragon. All done. No, because he would be.
He's a very good
Yeah.
sentence. He's worth
is.
the read of the book.
Yeah.
Even though we say it's not Say You Swear, it's not as gripping.
but
but it's worth it for me.
It's not as there was a couple of little scenes that I was like, sorry, what now? Like, excuse me. I must admit, Chase is in this book quite a bit as well.
He is. We still probably don't like him very much.
I still was thinking, Chase, what the fuck are you playing at?
Yeah.
Like, quite a lot.
But do not soften to him near the end.
Yes, because
Yeah,
I
you do a
do
little
see that the reason what he's doing, I do get it a little bit. Like, I just think he is just trying to be there.
Yeah.
But at the same time of being there, you
Still
also almost stepping on your fucking friend's toes yet again.
Yeah. So this is the Boys of Avix or whatever.
Yeah,
So
Boys
then
of
do you reckon Megan Brandy will bring out the other
I almost
characters?
think I would like to listen to Brady. There's a part of him, I feel like he is going to be like
He's sweet, isn't he?
the fun one.
yeah,
I feel like
he is
he's
the
going to
fun
be
one.
like the banter,
Oh,
piss taking.
yeah, because there's a little bit of a
Oh, I
slice that
think
leads you
I've
at Promise
got a
Me Not, that
funny
leads you on to
feeling.
another book, perhaps.
I reckon
With
Chase.
Cameron,
No, I reckon Chase's book's next.
you reckon?
Because in Say You Swear, Noah Riley has a friend that he comes from somewhere. You'll meet her along the way.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, in Promise Me Not, Paige, yeah.
Mm.
Her and Chase are acting very awkward around each other.
Yeah. So do you reckon what
So I
Chase...
wonder if that's leading us up
And to be fair, I feel like probably Chase would probably be a better book 3 because we don't really like Chase as much. But when you
So I
read the
wonder
book,
if you
sometimes
are
you
gonna
then get to
maybe
like him. Because what if we have Brady or we have Cameron, like the
Yeah.
other one? Because that was another thing, wasn't it? But
yeah,
then
but I
Cameron's
feel
not
like
really a
that
book.
was just like there's obviously we meet some other characters in this, and we've got like Alistair, which he's like second string to Mace, so he's after Mason's place on the football pitch. Like he's all down for that. And there's a girl, Alana, that just Mace has probably had previous
Little fling.
you know,
Yeah.
maybe just. I mean, I would do it every night if you want to. She's real. Yeah, I think they've had. So they are brought up, aren't they? And Cameron is brought up alongside of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that will
be a
go. Yeah, I don't know if that will go.
But I think, because you can have another book with Brady saying, and then Chase is still an arsehole. Like, you almost need
how long
Chase.
are we hating Chase
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
Chase does deserve
Chase
probably a
needs his
bit
own
of
story.
Yeah. He needs
I
his
feel like
background.
because he's had 2 books of him being quite a big character in them. I feel like it is.
Story.
Yeah, it's probably time for Chase to us to like
Happily
him,
ever after.
maybe.
But I've read lots of books where you don't like a character, and then like Silas in the Vancouver Is it Vancouver?
Yeah,
Oh my god,
Taters.
I got the different series in there.
Hang on, is it Taters?
Yeah, it's Tater, isn't it? But I can't remember.
That is the Vancouver Vipers, isn't it?
I can't remember. No, I think it's not.
That is a thing as well.
Yeah, the Vipers
They
are a thing.
The Back and Matt books, they're the Vipers.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But then the
And
Vancouver
then
agitators are
I
definitely
think,
them boys.
Yeah, it is him.
But I didn't like Taz or
Well, until he
Silas very
starts
much until I read his
smashing
book,
people
and then
out.
suddenly I was like, oh yes I do.
Okay, I like you a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like Chase is probably
he needs his
he
happy
needs
ever
his
after.
time. He needs us to understand him.
Yeah.
But Megan,
Happily ever after.
Yeah.
I still want to
Fluffy person.
I still want to bash him on the head with a brick quite a lot of times. So.
Oh, he lost the one that got away. Then, I mean, I feel like he slightly tries to impose, but doesn't.
He didn't fucking lose the one that got away. He was a prick.
Let's be fair, I believe
She
that
would have
fate
never
comes
have
out
got
and says
away
well.
if he wasn't such an ass.
No.
But Megan Brandy likes to leave you with nothing. I don't know if you've ever realised this. Like, she doesn't, you get no, like, oh, sneak peek. No. You get countdowns. You get puzzles to try and fucking work out for weeks on end before you realise who the MMC is going to be for the next book.
because we had that big thing.
Daily, like, little puzzles. I was thinking. And then they'd be like,
All of a sudden it hit and you were like,
I don't know. Yeah, because she was spelling his name out in bloody... And then it was like a massive thing for the blurb, and I can remember it coming out, and Matt was like, oh, Kaylee, da-da-da-da. I was like, shut up. I need to read this a minute. He's like, all right, what's for tea? I'm like, I couldn't get. Don't eat dog food. I'm like, oh, I need to read this a minute. But yeah, she likes to keep you in suspense quite a long time about what she's doing or what she's writing. And I feel like Say You Swear was out. I think it came out quite a long time before we actually read it.
Oh, really?
So obviously Promise Me Not and just dropped.
Kaylee got a hand on it, and that was it. It was life.
It is life still.
It is
I'm not going to lie. I could have it in.
It was everyone else's life. She was just kind of like, no, read it now.
When your client friend, we've seen her, and I seen that book. I literally seen the back end of the book. It was on like the side like this, and I literally flipped it. Because I leant over her. I leant over her and I flipped it. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I must admit, when I see it in the works, I always think to myself, oh my God. You feel like you want to put a big sticker on it, somebody buy this.
I don't really know why you haven't bought it.
Do you know what? I'm going to get my own.
Are you going to have a book wherever you shelf?
I am. I have no idea where, and
No.
Mine is only one shelf at the moment, and I know there's so many that I'm waiting for. We are all attending. It's called Rare.
Yeah.
Which is a romance authors.
Yeah, romance and reader.
Oh my God, I thought it was romance.
Maybe it's romance authors reader. I don't know.
I don't
romance
know. My phone's
author reader event, isn't it?
Oh
yeah.
God. Anyway, Rare
basically.
London. We are going. We have never been. I have TikToked it till the cows come home to see what I need.
Buzzing for it.
I need a box, a wheelie box.
I've got a wheelie box. Found the wheelie box.
Oh, have you found
Yeah,
it?
found my wheelie
I
box.
need a wheelie box for all my books. But the authors that are there, what, a wheelie box?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
Christmas.
is there anything you need for
A wheelie box, please. With a lid. It's got to have a lid.
Yeah, so I don't have a lid,
He said,
so
"Is there
I
anything
don't know
you
how.
need for Christmas?" I was
Well,
like,
you could sorry, you'd be standing up, not sitting on mine.
you only got little legs as well. We need somewhere to sit.
I'll
Yeah.
just straddle it.
Okay. Should be straddling the box. Yeah, so we are going there, and a lot of the authors that I want their books are going, so I'm gonna pre-order and get signed and get.
See,
special
that's what I want for
editions
Christmas
and stuff.
is pre-orders. I just like. Can
I'm
you
just gonna have
pre-order
cash
me?
so I can
Yeah.
do it. I'm like, can I
Give him
have
money, please.
money
Yeah.
so I can buy myself all these books? Thank you.
Because
very
I
much.
only have one book of Bookworthy, and it's Den of Vipers. That's it.
Yeah, so I've got-
I don't have Den of Vipers. I also
You
don't
wanted to
know.
pre-order it,
I'm
didn't
going to
you?
pre-order it. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause she's
And
been
I tell you what, I don't have is the Alchemy series. Yeah, by Elodie Hart.
Mhm.
Don't have any of them yet, and I need his. You know, Daddy vibes. Need him so bad. But she's just brought out like hardback, beautiful books that I'm
Oh,
buying
yeah,
his.
she has.
Because I don't know if I want any others. Rather, I love them all, but him.
Yes, please.
Yeah, but you don't have to buy a whole series, do you? Just
No.
buy,
No.
This is the whole point of
This
having.
is just
it-
my favourite.
The Bookworthy
But I
ones.
feel like this is where it starts.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to need a library. I'm going to kick the kids out.
No,
one
what
week
we need to
after-
do is have our
way of having
joint
it
library.
was like a little room in the house, and it wasn't very big.
Yeah.
But all the walls were just covered, like it had the shelves all the way around, and then, again, massive cosy chair in the middle. Oh, it's beautiful.
Right, we need to open our
I was
own.
like, I want this.
Yeah, that's what we
Perfect.
need.
Where are you going to put that? I was like, I don't know. But I'll
If you could earn loads more money, we could buy a bigger house.
Yep.
It's all on you, love. Come on. You let me read all these books, you get to reap the benefits. Thank you very much.
Just fund it and you reap the benefits.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But they might not want to reap the benefits because you could have a husband like Hayley's that says, please leave me. Please leave. No, actually, mine just ignores me as well. Me and Hayley are probably on the same. Yours has changed his whole life. But it's not fair. We're not talking about that because we all get a bit
Well, they just won't like
jealous
on the podcast.
Two messages, the girls chat. I'm like, oh, sorry, girls, be right back. Just got to get service to my husband.
I didn't say that. The horny husband is waiting.
Well, you know, just putting out there that you're getting it while we're all sat in.
Voice knowing each other.
Hiya, what are you reading, Hayley? We all know what Sarah's doing, but what are we reading? What are we reading?
I feel like I went through a time where, you know, it was very much
New.
PG.
new.
No, not PG at all. It's anything but
Definitely
PG.
wasn't PG.
There's nothing PG about your relationship anymore. Yeah, no, it literally.
We've seen a TikTok
no.
where we need to do one that says books that my husband enjoyed but didn't read.
Yeah.
That's a good one, isn't it?
So good.
But it was funny because you first and you were like Credence, and
Yeah.
then I was like, yeah, it's definitely on here. And she's like rubbing the book, and it's like, yeah, it's quite funny.
I think she spanked it.
yeah.
But yeah, no,
we need to do a podcast
definitely.
on Credence.
We do. Penelope Douglas should have her
Yeah,
own,
her
to be
own.
fair.
Yeah.
You two need to read Five Brothers.
Oh yeah, we do.
I looked at it the other day and thought I need to read that. It's on
Yeah.
my list.
It is good. It definitely gives you like I would say like Credence vibes.
And Ryan Brothers vibes.
No, which I'm really really sad about.
Oh, not Ryan Brothers vibes.
No.
Is that because the Ryan Brothers share?
Yeah.
Okay,
These ones are not too sure about sharing.
together. I mean, I get it.
They all have a good go, but you know.
I kind of get it.
I must admit, it is one of them though. It's like pick a fave. You'll have a fave.
Okay. All right. When we do the podcast,
Except
I'll
Uncle
pick a
Joe's
fave.
vibes.
Yeah, because see, I am Team Noah.
Love Uncle Joe. Love Uncle
Mm. Uncle Jake. Why did you just say Jake?
my first ever growl. I'm like, 'cause he is Uncle Jake. I don't think you can call him anything else.
Yeah, but
Uncle
does
Jake-
she call him Uncle Jake? And now I
Yeah, I
need to
think
go
she
back
does.
and no,
She
does not.
does.
Not in the moment.
Oh, it's good.
Uncle Jake.
I'm not too sure about that. So can't remember.
Basically what you said.
Oh, that's just because I love him. I love fictional men so much. But all for all the right reasons. They're very good people. Have sex with us.
I'm there for the plot.
I am there
This is the
for the plot. The plot is cock. Oh, no. Good, all well, but still good.
Well, so yeah, please
Yeah.
read. Say you
Please, that. And then we'll get to the hardcore stuff soon.
Yeah.
Because we need to do Ryan Brothers as well.
Yeah.
Ryan
I'm the
Just
one
to
that
put it out
started
there.
those, no? I was the one that's like, no, you need to read these.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
started
Yeah,
them.
but I'm still not over the fact that you didn't tell me to read Lords like viciously. You told me to read it.
Because you
Yeah.
were a pansy. It was like, I don't like that very much.
No,
I think it
don't
was
like
the I vow,
that.
you vow, we vow, and now you see why it's so good.
I vow
But when
you
you
vow, we
first-
vow can be tattooed on my forehead. I'm not bothered. Crack on. Do you know? What was I going to say? Yeah. We all need to, the Ryan audio books as well that have just dropped, everyone needs to
Yeah, what is that? Tell.
That is Blue Nose Audio.
Yeah.
You download that app
Yep.
and then you can basically sign up or like it takes you through, just look for the Ryan Brothers and it will just, they've been dropping like half an hour audios like from like little books.
It's the last book, isn't
I
it?
think it's like, yeah, Ryan Redemption, which is like loads of shorts in one book, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's them, but audio.
It's like lots of epilogues for the Ryan
yeah.
Brothers, isn't it?
She says it's her, Sadie Kincaid says it's her love letter from the Ryan Brothers to her readers.
Yeah, it is good.
So, yeah, it is oh, lordy lord. I was listening to it in the car and I had to put my headphones in because I was going mad. I was like, oh my lord,
Is this the one you were listening to with the windows down?
Yes, and then I quickly done the windows up and popped my
Yeah.
headphones in because I was like, Jesus whip.
Because I'm pretty sure it was the twins.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, so Blue Nose Audio.
Blue
and
Nose
that's for the
Audio, and I
Ramblers.
think it is in dollars. It is in dollars. I think it was like 9 something US dollars, but it converted straight away. Like when I paid for it, I think it's like £7 something.
Yes, so worth it.
And then once you,
because they are also
and then
Irish.
they just, oh my God.
So if you like an
Oh,
audio,
that's
Irish. Wow.
I don't think you can get better than Irish.
I'm not a big audio
In your ear.
person, so every time they end up showing me or like making me listen to something, I'm like, what?
I mean, what?
Doesn't do it for me.
if you had your headphones in your ear and you're just going about your day, and then all of a sudden there's an
You'd be
Irish man
walking
whispering
around.
in your ear.
You'd be walking around sloshing, I'm telling you now. Sloshing away through the day.
I don't know.
To be fair, I am a bit of an accent girly, I'm not going to lie. But I even quite like the Scottish accent as well.
How the fuck can you understand us? No offence to anyone that is Scottish, but sorry.
We probably sound like right farmers right now. So
Yeah.
there's no offence to it, but like, something about good accent.
Because there is some, I've listened to
Like
some
Jamie
audibles.
Dornan, is it Dornan?
Dawn Ran or something
Mr.
like that.
Mr. Grey himself. But Mr. Grey is put on this nice little posh American accent. We didn't want that.
I'm sorry, but it's a bit of a shit American. I
I
can't
love.
do accents.
But
Yeah.
anywho, give me him real life with his rugged beard and his accent. Yes. God damn, please.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a sucker for a Cockney accent.
That's because you're rough.
What?
I wasn't joking. I am joking. She's not.
What? So my husband's from near that end of the...
Yeah, maybe that's why then.
Yeah, that's why there's a connection
Because he
there.
has got a slight. He doesn't really have a twang. I mean, he says.
Maybe it
"Oh."
comes out. We don't know. It comes out.
Maybe
another
it
time.
does. And
Oh, it does.
oh my lordy lord.
So if anyone's got any
Too much.
recommendations for an audible for Sarah,
Watching.
This is why they
I'm
thought
checking out on that right now. Stop. I can't think about it anymore. Here's my friend.
like a brother.
I've known him longer than Sarah's been married to him. I'm not going to lie. Like, I actually hooked him up.
You were a
Me.
wing woman.
I was the wing woman for the night. I went out with the lads. Because why not? 'Cause
You
we
went
were
out
young.
for it was my cousin's
Birthday.
now wife's birthday.
Oh, yes. I wasn't on my own.
So
thank
I was
the
out
Lord.
with my friends.
And
You
I
didn't rock up with just the lads.
no, I was thinking I would never have done that.
No.
He wouldn't let me out. He would have gone like, no, you're not coming, go away. And yeah, my husband had 2 friends that were single. And
Bearing
we
in mind
took,
that you told me to stay away from him the
Yeah, 'cause
previous year. She was
to
like,
be
oh my
fair-
God, he messaging you, don't go with him.
well, because I love him dearly now, but he did have a rep. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
He did have a bit of a rep. But so we were together. My husband, he was like, right, I am wingmanning. He's not a woman. Wingmanning you to one of them. I was like, you stand no chance. I am wingwomaning Sarah's now husband. We went out. I seen Sarah. I was like, here, crack on. Then
That's
I'm
my
out.
love story.
That should be a book.
There we are. They're now married with 2 beautiful children.
Yeah.
Done, you know.
Let's
So
make it. There we go.
I take all the credit for that. All the time. If anyone ever says, "Oh, how did you do me?" I'm like, "Hello, it's me. All on me."
So
I
basically,
did
Kelly,
that.
you need to write a book, and then you'll star in Sarah's book.
Oh my God, yeah. Let's all write a book. Do you know I've only got one good line for a good book?
I know you have.
You know my line.
I know your line.
So I might have got pushed up into a little cubby hole. And I said, let's go home and make love. He said, I don't make love, I make magic.
Have you never heard that one?
That is literally what he said to me. Said,
How have I never heard that?
I don't make love, I make magic.
And I feel like he needs to remember that line forever and ever.
I feel
That's what
like
needs to be imprinted in a book.
Out of him about this.
Yeah.
I think he'd take it. I think he'd like it.
I think he'd love it.
He'd love it. I think he'd like, yeah, I'm not lying. So yeah, that was the line outside of a nightclub, a nice grotty nightclub, if anyone knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Brilliant.
like, oh, I don't know why I was whispering that in his ear anyway,
Oh, can
but
we do Secret Santa? I'll get my magic box for Christmas.
Yeah.
should we actually do Secret
Yes, we
Santa
should
just
totally do
between us
secrets.
six
Yes, yes.
with the lads?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it'd be so funny. I feel like we should actually have a person like each, not a couple between couples.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I feel
personally.
like a
Yeah,
person
totally.
each, and then
Yeah.
like let the men
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't want mine. I don't want mine.
I tell you what, if I get Aaron and he gets me a fucking jam.
Literally.
Secret Santa. I'm like, fuck you.
He thinks that
He
Sarah
just buy you like meal tokens or something.
he's a feeder. And Sarah
He's
doesn't eat
feeding.
those.
Yeah.
Even if it is a jam sandwich, which actually isn't Sarah's favourite sandwich, but I think
I fucking eat sandwiches. I don't know where it's come. Because my
He's just
child
taking
likes them.
yeah. I
He
mean,
just
what
likes to
you
wind
wanted?
you up. That is literally his.
it's
is MO.
too funny.
Because I wind him up and take
Yeah.
the piss out of him all the time. So
She does.
he gets
Sarah
that.
doesn't join our voice notes very often, and we've got like a
Million of
group
them.
chat with the husbands as well, just because it's a bit of a laugh. And so sometimes she'll just pipe up, and normally it's to insult Aaron.
Yeah.
She only pipes up when she's going to chuck an insult in there, and when they come, they hit. They're
Yeah.
normally they're normally
so
well
good.
warranted as
Yeah.
well. But yeah, mental. We have gone off,
Complete off.
Complete off.
complete off.
But yeah.
hey ho.
Read Say You Swear. Me promise you not, and tell us about it.
Yeah, I want to know what other
Yeah.
people think of Promise Me Not. Like, I want to know if everyone else thinks. Like,
What their opinion is to Say You Swear.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, I would
Did
love
they struggle a
to.
little bit with Promise Me?
Yeah, did they struggle, or were they like full on in?
Yeah.
Like Say You Swear? Or did they not like Say? I mean, I don't know if I want to hear from people that didn't like Say You Swear. Go away, please.
Block and
No.
delete. Kaylee will be doing.
Gone out of my life. No, but I do think. Yeah, I'd like to know what people
Yeah.
thought of Say You Swear as well, if anyone ever wants.
So
to
we're going to be
anything.
getting Instagram,
Yeah, Instagram is coming,
and it will
Hayley
be
is-
at Who's the Daddy Podcast.
Yeah, have we started? Is it telling you like? Is it letting you load it
No,
these
it's
days?
just whirling around like
It's
round and
telling
round.
you to go away.
But obviously we are on Amazon Music now.
Yeah,
We are on YouTube. That is now going live.
Yeah.
We are on. What else? We're on the Podbean.
Oh yeah, Podbean.
Podbean. And. Is that it for a minute?
Did you say Amazon Music?
Amazon Music
Yeah,
one.
said that one. So you can just find us at Who's
and then
the
we should
Daddy.
be on Alexa very soon. Thank you for listening to Who's the Daddy podcast. Find us on TikTok and Instagram at Who's the Daddy podcast. And look out for more episodes soon.